Okay. Alright. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully my computer's going to act normal. And apparently Chrome has some issue with webcam capture where you try recording it and it has to load. Page loads up and it starts blinking a webcam recorder on and off. I don't know. Okay. So today, apparently Godzilla said yesterday on Main Event when I had a meeting with the championship committee, apparently Ernest P. Worrell, who's apparently a road agent now, took it upon himself to attack John Cena after John Cena won a match against a Centaur. Now, before John Cena even started having a match, he alleged that you were abusing your power as general manager, Cena, and he alleged that you, Gabriel, were abusing your power as executive administrator. Now, I can't say that anything you've done since you've been general manager, yes, you have made some mistakes here and there, of course, but I really don't see you abusing your power. Now, I'm going to ask you, Zena, did you have anything to do with what Ernest P. Worrell did after the match? Well, John came down and John said that I was abusing my power because, I don't know, because I was giving The Undertaker a title shot and it was going to be under consideration. Haven't ruled him out as a #1 contender. And apparently after Sting beat Daniel Bryan, John Cena thought that I had something to do with it and that I was turning heel. So I just put him in a match because I figured that's what you do. You know, nothing wrong with it. Yes, Ernest came out and he defended both of us. Yes, that did happen. After the match, I had nothing to do with him coming out and doing what he did. You know, I didn't say, hey Ernest, go out there and attack John Cena after his match because I'm mad at him because he allegedly criticized me for allegedly abusing my power. And Shrek said that's not all. That's not the only thing. We also know who the #1 contender is. And apparently Daniel Bryan has been given one more opportunity against Sting for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. Beyond that one, if that makes any sense to anybody out there, certainly makes no sense to me. I don't know where he was getting that from. So I'm going to have to talk with him. Now I know that we normally said we were going to have the hardcore championship match with Valeria and R-Truth, but most likely it looks like that match is going to probably end up happening on NXT tomorrow. Because I don't think we're in any mood to be doing one match or two matches. Yes, you wanted to see me? Yes, apparently yesterday after John Cena won his match, you know, against the debut Centaur. We haven't really given an official name yet, but apparently apparently you attacked John Cena after the match. Now, can you enlighten us on that? Yeah, I will admit that I got carried away. That he came out and accused my mother, Zena, and my sister, Gabrielle, of abusing their powers as general manager and executive administrator. I admit that I got on the impulse and I went at him. It was all mine. Commissioner Godzilla and Director of Operations Shrek. They have nothing to do with it. Now, Ernest, why would you get it into your head to attack John Cena because he came out and allegedly? And I will admit that we are looking into John Cena's complaints, But allegedly that Xena has made some mistakes here and there. True, everyone has. But she hasn't officially abused her power. You know. Now, yes, the heel wrestlers will claim that she abused her power because that's what heels do. Heels always bitch, whine, and moan when they don't get what they want from the face authority figure. But in your case, Ernest, John, I think John has to come out too. We don't want to give him any time to playing theme music because the rigmarole of our computer today and the rigmarole of our webcam capture on Google Chrome has really put us in a very mean mood. Now, John, you do need to apologize because, well, first, Ernest, you need to apologize. Yeah, look, John, I admit that I made a mistake yesterday. You know, I admit that, yes, I did attack you after your match. And I'm sorry for doing that, you know. And I don't really think there's any proof or evidence to back up to say that my mother, Xena, or my sister Gabrielle abusing her power. Well, John says, there is a little thing, you know. I guess I was upset because the reason I was upset was because Daniel Bryan worked just as hard as I did to get the belt. And then whoop, next thing you know, he loses it right to Sting. Yeah, but as Commissioner Godzilla said, Daniel Bryan's getting his return match against Sting. Yeah. And I got upset from the stuff you said about my mother and my sister, so I decided to attack you, and it wasn't the best choice of action. No, it wasn't. Certainly wasn't. No, it certainly wasn't the best choice of action, John says. But what I was upset about is I thought Daniel Bryan had gotten shafted because he got the belt, and then he lost it because Daniel Bryan had a history of winning the belt and then someone coming along and taking it off of him in a short period of time. And I thought that Daniel Bryan was taking advantage of. Well, look, Godzilla says. Daniel Bryan knew that he had an opportunity and he could have lost the belt to Sting, and that's what happened. Now, he might win it back from Sting. You might be the number one contender to meet Daniel Bryan or Sting for the TWF World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, looks like that's all the time we got. Problems been taken care of. I want to shake your hand. Yeah, too, Ernest. We give an impulses every once in a while too, John Cena says. Me too, Ernest says. Alright, people, I think that's all the time we got here. The hardcore match, folks, that we advertised for Impact Wrestling will take place on NXT between Ilaria and R-Truth. Plus, we'll see Gabrielle return match against Mark Henry for the TWF Allegheny County Championship. That might happen on Friday Night SmackDown. And on top of everything else, on Explosion, we might see the return match between Lord Zed and James Storm for the TWF Tag Team Championship. Plus the new Chief Brand Officer of the Boy Wrestling Federation, Steve Austin. Will have his chance to we'll see here, mostly to probably get his hands on Bray Wyatt because Bray Wyatt attacked him, and I know he's booked Bray Wyatt in a match against him. Well, that's all the time we got here for Impact Wrestling. We'll see you tomorrow for NXT.